I'm mad as hell, people. Camera sucks. Listen to the glarer. I gotta turn him off. Sorry, glarer. El Jefe de Verdad. El Jefe de Verdad. Sorry about that. Rhonda Hickey. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do the stream, peeps. Yeah, I know I'm on live. Yeah. Oh, what did I do with my thing? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I can't do it. It's so sad. I'm trying to do this trivia thing, right? But now it's not linked up. I probably fucked it up, but I think you have to pay now. I thought it was free. I'm not paying for anything I don't know how to use yet. You know what I mean? Times are tough here at the Gillis household. We can't pay for all this shit. All right, sorry, Glarer. I gotta get out of you. But yeah, I don't get it. So it's live streaming, live reacting game. I had awesome golf questions on there, and I can't link it up. Disconnect. So I press go live, press on golf, Tom Gillis Golf. Oh, Tom Gillis Golf. I think I did it. Tutorial. You have enable live streaming on YouTube. Why wouldn't I do it? Oh, maybe I did it. We need more than 2 people though for a trivia. Trivia. Oh shit! What did I do wrong? Did I screw everything up? I'll probably get demonetized again. Enable, upload defaults, permissions. Oh God, I don't know what. Invite Tom. That's me. I'm not sure what to do. Damn it! I thought for once I was prepared and I did all this stuff. People. Creator demographics. What? YouTube partner agreement. Yeah, I know. I got in trouble. Enable audience. No, this channel's not made for kids. Link account. Google Ads. I have that. Don't show potentially inappropriate words. The cat's in the see him in the drawer over there. So I had to open up the drawer to put the cat in the drawer. Isn't that funny? What is this? That's funny. That's my golf towel. My golf clubs. The cat's in the cradle in the silver spoon. So I don't disable interest-based ads. Allow viewers to click my content. Third-party training. Manage your YouTube account. I don't know where I would do that live reacting. Where do I do it? The link to my account. You have to enable live streaming feature on YouTube. I did that. Where would I press that button? I have a nice trivia thing. Enable live streaming. Standard features enabled. Intermediate enabled. Advanced enabled. I think I enabled them all. Standard features enabled. Live streaming enabled. I did enable them. Why would I? I was so proud of myself. I set up all these questions. I think I have to pay for it now. Like scheduling on time. I saved it. You have to select an account to go live. I did. So I click on my name and it just disappears. All right. Tutorial. I don't understand it. All right, save. I did pick my name. I came up with 20 wonderful questions too. Damn it. Save changes. I guess. I don't know what to do because you have to select an account to go live to. I did. Background. Go live. All right. GGGI. Nothing. I can't even on time. What time is it now? I won't even let me pick that. I went early because I'm getting anxious, but I'm trying to set up the trivia, guys. It won't link it up. I did all the questions, got it all fired up. I linked it earlier, worked fine. So I click on my name. I see it. Enable. You have to enable live streaming feature on YouTube. I click enable. And then I go to there. It says enable. Enable. I guess I could ask you questions. What's the difference between an apple and a peach? They both have pits. That's the answer. I'm watching the glare up there. Golf. I want a nice trivia question night, people. Friday night trivia before the Friday Night Live guys go on. I'm trying. But everything does say enabled. Why can't it just work? Seriously, why doesn't it just work? It'll be so much easier. You go to Live Reacting Studio, you put the questions in, you click on link, go live, which I just did. Go live. You have to, I have it on here. Oh, wait, I can share the screen. Right? Let's try that. It won't be official, but we'll try sharing the screen. Where's shares? I'll probably get demonetized, but let's see what happens. Let's see if it just works this way. All right. If I can just do the questions without the without being linked. Watch, I'll press go live. Watch, go live. See? You're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. I click on my name. You have to be enabled. So I click on enable, and it brings me to my thing, but I'm all enabled. See? Enable, 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 enable. I don't want to get too crazy in all this, but feature eligibility. All right, so no, boom. So if I go back to the questions, and if I just turn them on, we can do them without question. Here we go. I only got one person here. That's the first question. Who won the men's majors? Tom Gillis. Then you just write it in the chat, I guess. It should be linked up. So then when you type your name, it'll say whoever's watching Joe Blow won the got the first question. So I'm trying to link it up, guys. It's not working. So you have to just write it in the chat. Who won the most men's majors? Obviously, it's golf question. Don't get too in deep with me here, but right, 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's all. There's only a few people here, so it's easy to keep track of. I have my notepad. I'll write down the winners. But next time I mean, it's hard to prepare for a live show when you're not live. So you can't go live and do it to nobody. So I can't, you know what I mean? I can't do it without doing it. But why can't you know the first question anyways. But why can't I do this with it? Why wouldn't it just go live? Why are things so fucking difficult? Seriously. Why can't it just go to my thing? Open stream settings. So it's the same thing as going live. Maximum live stream duration for free live video is half an hour. Fine. I'll do it. I'll go half an hour. I have no problem with that. I'll go live on YouTube channel. I've already done this. I've already done it, people. Choose an account. My account. Live reacting has some access. See the one service that live reading has access to. Make sure you trust live reacting. I do. You, Tom Gillis, YouTube channels. By connecting your YouTube channel, you agree. Yes. Connect. Connect. I connected it. It's not working, folks. Upgrade to paid plan. I'm not paying for this. I'm doing it fucking once a year. Not happening. Clara, you're getting all upset. So how do I? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Minutes. Yeah, 30 seconds. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Half an hour. It's all I need. I'll stop. Oh, scheduling, multi-date, one time, repeat schedule. I don't want to do that. Repeat schedule, one time, right? They just want me to buy a plan. I think they're just fucking with me. That's what I don't like. I don't mind spending the money on stuff, but they extort you, right? Like, see the dog? The cat's in the drawer over here. Normally the drawers are closed, but the cat's over here in the drawer. The dog's right there. But they extort you. So what's that other one called? StreamYard. So StreamYard is free for X amount of time, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden they give you this stuff, right? So StreamYard gives you the overlay. So instead of having that stupid StreamYard there, I could put my Venmo because I was demonetized. That's how I get paid now. And they take it all away from you and jack the price up. Now that's what's happening with this trivia thing. I had this all set up, ready to go. Questions. I made the questions. And now they won't let me do it unless I give them $25 for a month. Are you kidding me? Watch, go live. I'll show you live. I'll put it on the share the screen. Go live, select an account. There's only one. There's the camera. There's one choice. Tom Gillis Golf Instruction. Tom Gillis Golf Instruction. You have to enable live streaming feature on YouTube. All right. Enable. I'll show you. I'm not. I obviously I don't. I'm not the sharpest knife of the draw when it comes to this stuff, but I can read. I think. So I did it. So look at enable, or over here, right? Enable. So close. Oh. So here's the trivia screen. All right. Now this is the channel. So I click on my name. It says you must enable live streaming, which I did. Watch. Enable. Oh, something's different. Oh no. Now it's taking me back to where I'm already enabled, guys. So once we get like 5 or 6 more people in here, we'll do the trivia. You just have to write 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat. I'm sorry. Normally it would keep your score. Like Joe Smith picks A, it'll keep a scoreboard. It's pretty cool because I've done it on other channels. Sorry if I don't talk. I got to get closer to the mic. I've done it on other channels. Why it's not working out, I don't know. But I got prepared. I wrote the questions out, but you'll still be able to see the questions. But you just have to write 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat. And I have a pad of paper. I'll just write score. Mike 1, Sam 1, Kevin 1. And I'll make a new trivia. We'll do that once in a while, along with the guests I have. These are all my guests so far coming on. I don't want to see the names. See those names. These are all guaranteed. There's 15, 16 confirmations. And then I got another 30 right there of possibles, reach out tos, waiting to hear back froms. We're gonna have a great YouTube channel, guys. You're gonna learn something. You're gonna talk to tour pros. You're gonna talk to coaches. You're gonna ask them a question. If I can figure out how to do it, obviously, it can't be that difficult, But the trivia question's pretty cool. You'll learn something and have fun, There's something different. But I don't know why I can't watch. See, enable, watch. You can see me doing it. And then enable. And again, I'm not paying $20 for 10-minute trivia question. Just on principle. I have $20. It's on principle, right? Enabled. Creator demographics. Yeah. I'm not fucking survey. Miami Spice is my friend. She's my managing moderator. Then I get the expert MG Law, Diane G. Those are my other moderators. Approved users. I don't know what that is. But that's funny. I didn't even know where the hell I got that. Where did I see that? That's weird. The moderator thing. I don't know. I have so much to learn, guys. I can play golf and teach golf. I'm trying with the videos. I get a lot of shit because I'm trying. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to do a better job with this stuff. But at least my information's good. Turtle boy. But I'm trying. British Open this week. What do we got? I can't show you anything on here because I literally get stricken again. So I got demonetized for not doing fair use enough over PGA. There's a PGA Tour. My fellow friends demonetized me because I didn't do a good job of transforming their information. So I literally got demonetized, take all my hours away, memberships. I had to pay money back to people just for a half a month or so, but not a big deal. But it wasn't cheap. All my stuff gone. So Venmo is the only way to do it now, but I'll get them. I'll get the hours back. I'll get them back. I'll work hard at it, but I'm gonna do a better job because I wasn't 100%. There's my friend. Oh yeah, dude. I gotta get. All right, no problem, buddy. Good to see you. I gotta get those 4,000 hours, buddy. That's the thing. You know what I mean? I want to go live more anyway, so because I like talking golf. It's a big tournament this week, but yeah, you work overnight, huh? Oh wait, are you in Vegas? I forget where you are. You're Minnesota or Illinois. Remind me. I had a rough day, but yeah, I appreciate you, my friend. I do. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be going on early. Then I got some shit to do, and then hopefully I'll be back on at like 11ish to do the second round and all that. Milwaukee, Minnesota. That's right. Twins. You hate the Twins. No, you like no, you're a Yankees fan. I'll get it. I met a lot of people last couple days. You work 6 to 2? Holy shit. Good for you. Seeing how it's 7:30. I don't know how you're doing that, but it's crazy. Oh, different time zone. Yeah, hopefully I'll be on super early Eastern time and then around noonish my time. I can't do this 24 hours a day. Yeah, do that for me. You work at a golf course? Oh, you're playing golf. Yeah, do me a favor. Just keep it on. Just listen to it. I honestly, if it's just 2 hours, I need to get to 4,000 hours again. So that's my only issue. I can't do this for a living and not make any money. That doesn't work out very good. You know what I mean? You're playing. Nice. You live stream your playing, buddy. Send me some videos. Let me critique it online live. We'll get there, my friend. We'll get there. I'll do so one night I'll do trivia. One night I'm gonna do pick a what do you call it? A subscriber, whatever you're a friend of mine, whatever, I don't know what to call you. You know what I mean? Pick a lefty. Let's tonight. We're gonna go over lefty if you want me to. If you don't, I won't do it, of course. And we'll talk about his swing and something like that. Viewer stuff, and have him call in, and maybe I can go over it live with you. Like a live lesson, but through video. All right, this is what lefty was doing before, and we're working on his turn or his weight transfer, his center of balance, whatever. You know what I mean? I think people would love to see that and learn something with that. And call in. I have you on the phone. And I can be standing up over here going, all right, this is what he's working on. You know what I mean? I think that would be good. And if you have any ideas you want me to do for stuff too, because I want to make it fun for you guys. And I want more people, than 25 people. I want 1 million people, obviously, but I don't want 1 million. That's too many. I want 50, 60 people to learn something and get better. But let me know what you want to see. Say, hey, do a video on this. I know how to teach golf. I know how to give drills. But I don't have a cameraman, I don't have all that shit. So I can't film myself. I have a tripod. I get it. But let me know what you guys want me to do. I think the trivia thing would be cool. I just can't figure out how to get it on the fucking channel. And you guys can see it. See? I'm clicking on the right buttons. Press the button. Enable. And then I go to my thing. And it's already enabled. See? You can't see it. But it's already enabled. So I can do the questions when we get more people in here, but you just have to write. There's 4 answers, or 4 possible answers. You just write 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. Once we get a few more people in here consistently, we'll just have a little fun. I'll give away a what will I give away? I'll give away a putting mirror. Once we get enough people, though, we can't do 2 people. That's just not going to work. But I have a putting mirror that I invented, my iPut mirror. I can't find it. Chili, what's the matter, buddy? Hold on. What's the matter, buddy? You all right? You know we're laying down. What's the matter? Are you all right? Huh? You got some wrong? What's the matter? You'll be all right, buddy. Chili's sad. He misses it. My family's on vacation, so it's just me and him. And he's not getting too much attention. You know what I mean? It's all right, buddy. Buddy, we're doing this. Yeah, so my putting mirror, that's what I'll give away. I can't find one in a package. I have one right here. So if you don't know, this putting mirror is unbelievable. It's so much better than the other mirrors. It's smaller. It's just a great mirror. You probably see them on my channel. So on trivia night, I'll give away a putting mirror. It's $30. It comes with a case. It comes with a fake hole to putt into. It's pretty good. And it's worth millions. You will putt so much better. All those other mirrors are garbage. They're too big. You know what I mean? They're like, am I yelling? Tell me if I'm yelling. They're too big. You know what I mean? I get jacked up when I talk about golf. I get fired up, people. So I don't want a big mirror. I want a small one. So when I look at it, I just see my face. I don't want to see the sky, the clouds, a bird shitting on me, a plane's going by. I just want to focus on my face in the mirror. And another thing this does for you, Chili, I'm right here, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. It lines up your putter with the edge of it, okay? So now my putter's lined up with the edge of it. It's like a cigarette box, kind of, but it's on an angle. My mirror is on an angle. The other ones aren't. So I can line it up. Now I know I'm lined up every time. So I'm staring at my face in the mirror. I know my eyes are level because there's a line there. I can see my eyes are level. And my third eye is on the side of my head, which is looking at the target. And you just keep your face in the mirror. Then sometimes I'll look at, I'll go back to the ball. And my mind is still like on the mirror and I just stroke it. And you just keep it. It's amazing. Trust me. I made it for myself, people. So I could make more putts. If I made more putts, I'd have done pretty damn fucking good. I just wasn't a great putter. I was a good putter. I wasn't a great putter. So I'll give away a putting mirror tonight. If we get, more people, we'll do the trivia that, and we'll start giving away shit. We'll start having some fun, man. It's Friday night. Almost Friday night, right? So if you're here and you want to play the trivia, just type in "I'm in" so I know how many people we have. I don't know how many people are watching. I don't know anything. So type in "I'm in" if you're here and you want to be in this trivia. It's 20 questions. It won't take but 10, 15 minutes to do. And I'll give away a putting mirror. You send me your address in my email. I don't dox you. Trust me. I've gotten millions of people sending me not millions. A lot of people sending me their information because I give away a ton of shit and free lessons over the years. I'm not going to dox you. I don't give a shit. Baz is in. My man. Ha ha. Oh, you might have a tough one here. This guy knows his shit. So we get Baz's in for the England. How am I gonna fucking send it to England? That's gonna cost me $500 with tariffs. Trump's gonna fuck me. I'll give you free lessons. How about that? But yeah, just type in "I'm in" like Bazza did there, and if we get 5, 6, 7, 8 people, we'll do it. Make it worth it. If not, we'll do it next time. Are you at the Open, my friend? Hopefully. I'll be at the Ryder Cup, so hopefully I'll get some good content there. Yeah, I'll give you free lessons. I can't ship something to England. I can't do that. I can't even ship it to the guy in Georgia. I can't even do. Never mind England. You made the cut? I will be at the Ryder Cup, so I should have some good content there. I'm almost back to being like healthy and out, moving around and doing shit. So I'm starting to feel better. So that's exciting. I'll be able to get some more better content and all that stuff. Yeah, the Ryder Cup should be fun. Fun. Yeah, this Open, I think Scheffler, Harman. I mean, I don't know. It's not a lock for Scheffler like people think. I don't think that. I'm going to go to the scoreboard, my friends. I mean, Matt Fitzy can play. Harman's won this. Hao Tong Lee, I wouldn't bet on. No. Hogard, no. Hatton, McIntyre, yeah, I like his action. Got her up after his win yesterday. Last week, not bad. Again, now I know they're better than me and you suck. I get it. I understand that. But now I'm a journalist. I don't know what I am now. Critique. Yeah, they're better than me. I agree. But I'm still going to just be honest in what I think. I have nothing against any of these guys. I like them all. They're all awesome athletes, awesome golfers. They're the best. But just from what I see, that's all. Nothing against any of them. I want them to come. Once I start doing the live show with all these guests I have coming on, hopefully they'll come on. Nothing personal, guys. It's all business. Nothing personal. I would play golf with every one of these guys. They're all amazing golfers. So don't take it. I get that. They're better than you. Yeah, no shit they are. I'm just giving you my opinion on who I think could do it or can't do it. Because I couldn't do it, obviously. So I know what it's like to not be able to do it, what it felt like. It's not fun to have talent but not be able to utilize it your best because your brain is fucked up. You just don't. You're thinking of a scoreboard, and you've seen it. It's just there. I'm not the only one who knows this. Got her up though. Yeah, I mean after last week, but this isn't the same crowd as last week. No offense to the Scottish Open, but this is the big one. You know, the Scottish Open's a big one, but this is the big one. The other Hogard, yeah, Finau, he can't close. Keegan, he can close. McIlroy, obviously, yep, but he's 3 under. So we need someone to. Scheffler never shoots a 75 ever. Once he gets the lead, he's gonna shoot 68, 67, 60, weather permitting. But Fitzy can get him. Harman won by 6 or 7 2 years ago. Yeah, I just want it to be an exciting day on Sunday afternoon, morning for us. I just want it to be fun and exciting and just see what happens, you know. All right, let me get that off there. So I am trying to get that trivia on there, but we'll figure that out. How many people we got? Just one still. Damn it. You're at 8 now. That's lower, right? Does it? Awesome. I want it awesome. Baza. I want it bad. I want to see this horrible. You know what I mean? I want to see hooks and slices and not hooks and slices, but just in the shit. It's fun for us. You know, you guys are used to it. We never see that. The only links course I played in USA was Garden City Men's Club on Long Island. I mean, it was very similar. It was pretty nice. I don't know if it was actually on the links, but I don't remember. I'm fucking too old. 2 shots. See, it's all because of me. Tell everybody, buddy. Everybody, buddy. You got to learn how to think. I don't just teach you keep your head down, bend your knee. I don't even say that shit. I would never say that shit. Teach you how to think, how to aim, how not to aim, how high to tee it on certain shots, what side of the tee box to stand on. People have no idea. I'll bust people's balls sometimes. I'll be out with a playing lesson. And I'm like, why are you on that side of the tee? He'll just look at him. I'm not trying to be a dick, but I kind of am because you should know that. You should know what side of the tee you're supposed to be on. It matters. It matters. These pros don't just go up and just aimlessly swing and hit it. They have a plan. If your ball curves to the right, you're on the right side of the tee, aiming down the left side. If your ball curves to the left, you're on the left side. As a righty, aiming down the left side. I might have your swing on here, buddy. We'll pull that up in a little bit too. Do you have a newer swing than the one you showed me? Again, you got to get your alignment better because eventually it's going to break down. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. You're a Zrixon ambassador. Nice. Nice. I love it. That's like the devil to me with Titleist, but that's okay. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I haven't done any deals. I've been getting calls to do deals with people and like brand deals with my thing here, even though I'm not doing great. I haven't live streamed in a while officially, but I'm still waiting on it. Like I said, I've got some, pretty big names in the golf industry coming on. Not high school, college golf coaches, Legends Tour player, PGA Tour player, former PGA Tour player, Corn Ferry winner, Champions Tour player, Callaway guy, representative, decade guy, lab guy, retired PGA Tour player, Golf Channel guy. These are all confirmed. PGA Tour winner going back to the tour, hopefully. He had some troubles. He's working on that. Book writers, long drive guy, fitness guy, a legendary coach. I'm not going to use the names yet, but that's just those are the ones that confirmed. And then PGA Tour winner, Players Championship, major champion, great coach, comedian, NHL player, legendary mini tour player, Monday qualifier, ex personality, major champion, comedian, TV personality, Champions Tour. Oh, it's the same one. Sorry. Caddy, YouTube legend, an attorney that plays golf, another attorney, big time YouTube, but it's obviously YouTube people too. You know what I mean? So it's going to be good. You're all right. Not really. I am persevering. Let me start over. All right. Not really. I forget what that question was. Me. Yeah, you're a legend. We'll get you on. You're a legend. But it does feel good to be back doing this again after almost a year off of doing it consistently. So I'll get it back, my friend. We'll get it back. I never really got there. I started going good. I started picking up. Well, I almost have 11,000 people now, but in terms of viewers, I started picking up. But then I had my issue, and then I stopped doing it. Then when I got demonetized, I literally was like, "Fuck you!" I wanted to quit. I literally was so mad that someone can do that. Just take. If I didn't do fair use on those videos, just take the hours away from those videos, not my whole thing. 60,000 plus hours I have, 60,000 gone. And it wasn't all just on that stuff. That's what bothered me. But they didn't take away the subscribers. That would have been horrible. But I had to give membership money back and all that stuff, which is fine. I mean, I don't want to cheat people out of money. Of course not. But still, you count on making X amount of money in this job, especially in the wintertime. And they did it December 1st. Merry Christmas. It's like I'm planning on that money. I got people to feed. What you see on the papers doesn't mean I don't have all that cash. It costs money to play golf. It's not free. And that's over 30 years. I still need to make money and work. That's part of the deal. I don't know how to get this trivia thing on there, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's just do the trivia thing. I'll make up new questions next time, all right? Because I don't know how long I'm going to do this tonight because I'm going to get up early. Yeah, I got screwed, man. Really did. All right. So just put 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat, whoever wants to play. And again, this will just be our practice run. I can't get it somehow to link up to my channel. I press go live. It just doesn't work. Maybe I have to share the screen and do it. Let me try this. All right. So share screen, live studio. I made the questions. I linked it up to my account. I swear to you. All right, ready? I'm going to press go live. Go live. See, I can't. So I pick an account right here. So I pick my account. Enable. And then it goes, you can't see it, but it goes back to my YouTube thing. And it all says enable, trust me. So there's a glitch somewhere. So we're just going to go back to the questions, all right? All right, ready. Question number 1. Who won the most men's majors in professional golf? 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat. I can't link it up. Don't ask. Just write 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat. I will keep score on my pad of paper here with your names. Next week, I'll have it done right because I should have linked it up earlier, which I did do. This was a couple days ago. All right. Bazer's one guy. So who won the most men's majors? This is a layup. Number 1, obviously, is the answer. If you get this one wrong, now again, I have people in the chat that aren't golfers, so it doesn't mean they're going to get them all right. Bazza, you don't know this one, my friend. We got issues. All right, I'm just going to write the number down. Let's go, Brandon. Let's see here. Number 4, Brandon. Yes, you get the mirror, my friend. This one you don't have to pay for. Number 4, Diane's in the house. Oh, you didn't pay for that one. That's right. 4 for Brandon. Diane, number 2. Close. Oh, I shouldn't give the answers away. Again, I can't link it up. I don't know how. I tried earlier. It didn't work. Where's my boy Baza? Baza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You putting them all in there? Number 4. That was question 1. Anyone else playing? We got 3 players. Sweet. It's better than none. Better than none. All right. See if I can do number question 2. Uh-oh. What did I do? What do you mean? Where'd it go? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, it's putting names on there. That's funny. Jack Nicklaus, number 1. All right. Go to the next question, please. How many clubs can you have in your golf bag officially? Why is that on there like that? Oh, where's the question? Shouldn't there be a question? Oh, there we go. I'm new to this. Here we go. How many golf bag clubs can you have in your bag officially, folks? How many can you have? Could I win something I don't get? We read that already. Wrong answers are good. That's okay. 5, 14. Right? 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're going to fuck me up. See, I don't know if you mean 2 clubs or 2 is the answer. 2 is the answer, obviously, right? Ba, 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 ba. So we got number 2. All right. 14 is correct. Tom, I bet it's a slow. No, I can't even hook it up though. I tried to hook it up. Am I trying too hard though? Yeah. I played with it earlier. Y'all got that one right. Awesome. So I can't even link it to my account. It should be just going through here, but it won't let me do it for some reason. And I did practice earlier. 15 clubs he won't sell. You have to sell it for money, my friend. Money's that green stuff. All right, next question. Next question. All right, so I press, just go to number 3, right? What's an eagle? A bird? 3 under par? 2 under par? 1 under par? 2 of the answers are actually right. But in golf, we want to know what a bird is. An eagle, excuse me. We know what a bird is. Three. Three. We might have a 7-way tie here. Ba, 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 ba. That's defamation of character. All right. Good job. We all got it right. All got it right. Nice job. All right. This is my first time doing it. I'm nervous. All right. Question. Wait a minute. Question 4? I don't even know what question we're on. Question 4. This should all be just happening on its own. So who is the governing body of the rules of golf? 1, the USGA. 2, the PGA of America. 3, the LPGA. And 4, Live Golf. Live Golf. LIV, which means 84. It's not a word. It means 84. Three, 2, 3. It all depends. I don't know what question I want to. That shit. All right. So, question number 4. What is the governing body of the rules of golf? Brandon, you say number 2. Hey, we're in America. Oh, that's right. You're in. I didn't think of that. That's a curveball, buddy. But based on this answer, though, you have to give the answer based on these answers. Nobody would know what that is, my friend. In America, USA. We're in America, my friend. When you drive over here, you drive on your side of the road or our side of the road, right? Same answer. Don't use big words, buddy. Don't use big words. My side. That would be funny. Imagine that. The car's dodging the car. I remember the first time I played the Asian tour in the early 90s. And I didn't know what. First of all, there's so much traffic. You couldn't get hurt because you were going too fucking slow. But yeah, it was wild. It was wild. We'll give everybody that answer because I can't read it. I need this to be on here because I can't keep track of this. I'm too fucking stupid. I'm too stupid. All right. Next question. So now we know the last answer. I'll put it with Diana. So now I can keep track underneath it because I don't know if those were the last question or this question. So I got to figure out how to hook that up. See what it says go live? Trust me, I've clicked on it. It don't work. All right. Question number 5. Who is nicknamed the Walrus? Pat Perez, John Daly, Jack Nicklaus, Craig Stadler. Women don't know how to drive. Or is that Asians? No offense. Who was the Walrus? Pat Perez, John Daly, Jack Nicklaus, Craig Stadler. Baza. Ding. Oops, I shouldn't say ding. Asian women. Imagine Asian woman driving. Holy shit. Who was that girl on ABC? 1. Bing. Who was that girl on TV? Janet Wu? No, she was married to what's his name? The guy that said, "You are not the father." That guy. Connie Chung. Question 6, folks. Who won 4 majors consecutively, 2000 and 2001? Tiger Woods. Eldrick Wood. I should have wrote Eldrick. Phil Mickelson. Hopefully he'll be on the show. Ernie Els. David Duvall. A drunk, a bear, and a walrus walking to Tom's bar. I should be a bartender. Maury Povich. Yeah, Connie Chung. This guy named Bobby Lee did a great Connie Chung on Mad TV. It's so funny. Who won? Ding, ding, ding. Threesome there. Thank you, guys. Great job. All right. Question number 7. Who won the 2023 Ryder Cup? I believe it was in Italy. There's only 2 choices, so good luck with that. Bing. Bing. I say bing or ding. This is you know what this looks like? It's iced tea, supposedly. Bing. I don't remember. 50-50 shots. Bing. All right. Good job. Yeah, that was a tough one because there's 2 answers are the same. Question number 8, folks. What is the circumference of the golf hole? You may have heard me say that this morning if you were watching, but it was wrong what I said. That might give you a hint because saying it's harder the right way. Wrong way. It's easier to say it the wrong way. And I'll explain it to you after the show here. PP juice. Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? It's iced tea for sure, though. I promise you. All right, number 4. Question number 8. Baza says 4 inches. Brandon 4, Diane 4. 4 1/4 is the answer. Number 3. But I always say 4-inch roundhouse when it's putting. I always say that it is 4 1/4. Unfortunately for you guys, but at least you all did it wrong, so nobody got an advantage. 4 1/4 inches, my friend. All right, how many golfers are there in a foursome alternate shot match? Okay, Baza should know this one. It's never played in the USA. It's a tricky question. I probably shouldn't have done this one, but measurement by guys is probably inflated. Baza's the man. This is a tricky one. Yeah, good. Yep, you're right. There's only 2. You're right. Good job. It sounds like 4, right? But it's 2 people because you alternate shot. I hit, you hit, I hit. Nice job. It's a tricky one. Very rarely they do that in the Ryder Cup. Very rarely played in the United States. FYI. All right, number 10. In what year did Tiger Woods turn professional? He won the Greater Milwaukee Open. He beat a buddy of mine, John Elliott, and Omar Uresti. 6 inches is really too. Well, it depends on what time of day it is and all that. But all right. What year did Tiger Woods turn professional? Baza's number 3. Let's go number 3. And Diane, say number 1. I think was that the other question. I don't know what question you're on. Ba, 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 ba. Is this keeping score the right way? It's not. Damn it. It was 1996 anyways, but yeah. It's not. I thought it might have been doing it, but it doesn't know how to do it. 1996, my friends. Who said, did Diane say 1? No, 1 was 2001, though. So y'all got that one wrong. That's all right. It was 1996. Good try. Good try. You were close. You were close. What is the name that reads the greens? There's a device that's called that you when you read the speed of the greens, like 14, 10, 12. You know what I mean? I had to double check the last one. That's why I looked. I'm pretty sure I knew what it was. But when you guys all said the other one, I was like, oh shit, maybe I'm wrong. Because there's a lot of shit in his head. I'm pretty accurate, but yeah, it was 97. All right. So yeah, what is the name of the machine? Green reading tool, speedometer or golf, stimp meter or golf speed tool. Simp meter. Oh, you saw the answer? I thought that was the last question. No, you saw 1970s. Did I do it wrong? Damn it. That's right. I'm learning. It's a learning process. This is called a beta test we're doing. And I can't hook it up to the thing anyways, but number 2 winner. Baza should know that one in his sleep. Oh, he might have fallen asleep. Are you awake, buddy? Yeah, see, this should automatically just be populating over there. Beta test, baby. Beta. I'm a beta male with a beta test. Why it's not linking up, I don't know. Bazas fell asleep. All right, we'll go to number 12. We're almost done. I'm looking at my watch. I don't know, my 8 on my wrist. Who plays the USA in the President's Cup? So you get the Ryder Cup. Baza is right. Good job. Who plays the USA in the President's Cup? So Europe plays USA in the Ryder Cup. Then you got the rest of the world, the Dodgers, the Europe, or the Celtics. So I just told you who it wasn't. And the other two probably ain't it. Rest of the world, ROW. Correct. So back in the day, Ryder Cup. First of all, the Ryder Cup was what? Was just Great Britain and Ireland, right, Baza, till like 1975, and we smoked you every year, and you guys whined like a bunch of pussies, and then they brought in Europe, and then you start smoking our ass. We were a bunch of pussies, and then all the rest of the world's going like, we want to play, but we're like, no, we want to just play with Europe. We don't want to play the rest of the world. So then they created, was it Bush? George Bush, I think, right? Or Clinton? I think it was Bush. George Bush the first. They decided to have a President's Cup. So USA played the rest of the world, Asia, South Africa, Canada, Mexico, Guam, Chile, Fiji, all those other cities. So that's what happened. Good try, Diane. Good try. You simped on the stimp meter on that one. It wasn't the Dodgers or the Celtics, but that's all right. Wasn't the Dodgers or the Celtics. All right. Question number 12. What was that 12? Was that 12? That was 12. 13. Who won? That should say gold medal. Whoever my assistant is spelled it wrong. I guess it could be the golf medal. Gold medal in the Olympics in women's golf in 2024. Nelly Korda, Lydia Ko, Inbee Park, Caitlin Clark. Gold medal. Technically the golf medal. I'll give you credit, bro. 1. You said 1. Number 2 for Baza. Number 2 for Diane. She's been playing. She's been focusing on golf, and Brandon's going to follow up with a number 2. Come on. It's the right 2. It could be any of the 1, 2, or 3. I think the other girl plays basketball, but I'm trying, my friend. I'm trying to make it fun. Just write number 2, like the rest of them. I'll give you that one. All right. Question number 14, folks. My assistant being fired for not spelling gold right. What month is the Masters played in? April, May, June, or March? May, March, June, or April? May, March, June, or April? All right. Lydia Ko has those tree trunk. Yeah, she's strong as shit. Tiny though. I mean, she's tiny. Like the girl, the other who was her name? Sayri Park. Holy shit! I remember I was caddying for Shirley Furlong back in the day at one of the pro-ams, and I was behind in Sayri Park. Her leg, I mean, fucking massive, massive legs. Number 2. You know it's not number 2. March? Wow. March. That's embarrassing. All right, number 15. Wait, this part of the show is brought to you by. No, I'm just kidding. That's DePetro. What club is generally used on the putting green? I know you just play along. Your driver, your wedge, your putter, or a hybrid. It's hard picking up questions, for everybody to get the answer. April was the answer, correct. 4 for everybody. We'll give everybody a 4. We'll give everybody a 4. I don't give a shit. This is a beta. I'm a beta male. So number 2, wedge. Actually, it's a great drill, Brandon, or let's go, whatever you want to go, because it's a great drill. I should do a video on that. I used to break a lot of putters too, so that helps. And I'd putt with my wedge. But I have one right here. Hold on. Learning time. Taking this. We're doing a timeout for a quick golf clinic. So you want to putt with I've used a 60-degree wedge, right? So 60-degree wedge. You just want to keep it like right in the equator to keep it rolling. So if you flip it, if your hands flip, you'll miss it. Or if you do that. So it's a great drill to help you keep your hands from moving for putting. And also, if you happen to snap a putter and throw it in the lake like I did, you can still putt with a wedge. I've actually got pretty good with it, to be honest with you. So the answer was number 3. I putted with a 3. I putted with everything. 2 and 1. I can hit flop shots off a green. They don't like it. As long as you're not taking a divot. All right. So I've totally fucked this all up. So our beta test, that's all right. We'll all be all right. Let's go number 16. Next time I'll have it. I'll figure out a way to get this to go on here so I don't have to I can't keep track. My fucking head spinning. What am I on 16? What's the name of the recently formed Men's Pro Golf League? I think it was 2020 maybe? Pro Golf for Men. VIL, whatever that is. MMPGA of America or LIV, Live. Number 4 is great. Nice job, people. All right. No, I'm not keeping score anymore because I'm out of paper. I'm not out of paper, but I'm on the end of it. And I'm getting a headache. It's a good beta test, though. All right. 17. What are the indents? There's little things on a golf ball called. On each golf ball, there's a little thing. I can't say it. Are they scars, pimples, indentations, or dimples? Scars, indentation. Now, there are scars on the golf ball after you pipe one off a cart path, but before you hit the cart path, what do we call them? Team America World Police. I like one better. Scars. The correct answer is 5. No, 4. Dimples. They call them dimples. They're beautiful. And if you ever use a golf ball like this with a fucking green stripe on it, don't. Just use a white golf ball, please. All right. Number 18. We're almost done. This is fun. Seaside golf courses. Is that what I'd call it as a seaside? I didn't know what to say. I couldn't use the name because I could use the name in the thing. You'd get it. What are the seaside golf courses in? I guess I should have wrote the United Kingdom. Next time I'll do better. Water golf, seaside, Ocean course or links? It happens to be playing one today. Happens to be playing one today. Four is right. Links. They link the land to the ocean, right? Is that why they call them links, Baza? They link the land to the ocean, I believe. Nice job, people. All right, we got two left, and everybody's tied. It's amazing. What year did Tiger Woods win his last major championship? Last major championship: Masters, PGA, the Open, and or the U.S. Open. His last major championship was in what year? 2022, 2019, 2015, 2011. Granite links. There you go. So links are like flatter. They shouldn't call it granite links because, well, that's what they used to call it over here, though, back in the day. I'm going to go hit the links. So people refer to golf as just links, but technically links means it's near the ocean, flat, no trees. That's technically the term, right, Baza? But over here, oh, I'm going to hit the links today. Technically means golf, but you know what I mean. So Tiger, yeah, you know what year that was? He crashed it. No, he didn't crash it that same year, but it was 2019, my friends. 2019, the Masters Championship. The Masters Championship. All right, last question. This is worth 1,000,000 points. And if you don't get it, you lose 500,000 each. So you could come in second or third. All depends on how fast you get. So this is for the championship. I don't even know what the questions are. I did this like a week ago. So more Tiger Woods. Oh, I just told you. I just told you. I honestly, I did this a week ago. I have no idea what I wrote. I don't know what day it is today, so never mind these questions. Holy shit. And I should have put the bonus at 21, but I'm learning. I'm taking notes. But yeah, I got to figure out a way to get this on the screen where it keeps track of your name. So I can't keep track of this because you write one, but I don't know if you meant which question. You know what I mean? It's just too hard. But if you do it through that system, it should work. But maybe I just have to pay for it. I don't know. It told me it was free, but go live. Watch, go live. It just doesn't work. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. But again, I did figure it out, and that's why I just drove into the deep end, figuring it was all set, and I'd be able to just do it. I don't know. But that was fun. Good job playing with everybody. I appreciate it. That was fun. I'll have more questions. We'll do it again, obviously. And again, this isn't my computer. I'm at this is my son's room and his computers. So I have Diane swing on video. I have Baz's swing on video. Brandon, send me your swing. You got my email. Send me your swing on video. We'll put them up on screen. We'll talk about it. Diane won. Of course she won. Ladies first. Ladies win. She doesn't live that far. She lives, I don't know, I think in Western Mass or something, kind of near me, but I don't have to mail it to England. England. I don't want to go to England today, people. But yeah, so once I figure out how to get that done, again, we're back to beta testing. At least I'm trying. I'm alive, and that's a good thing. So yeah. Brandon, have you been watching the Open at all or no? I had to look around my drink. The Open Championship. Yeah, so I'm going to go on tomorrow morning. Hopefully, if I can, for some reason, I'm having trouble getting up early. Just, I don't know, mornings are tough for me nowadays, but hopefully I get on at like 6 o'clock-ish to watch some of it. And I got to do some shit till like 11 noon time and then watch the end of the round doing this. Because I got to get my 4,000 hours back since I was demonetized back in, December, whenever I got demonetized. I got to get that back. So I'm going to do this as much as I can. And then when people send me their redirects, that's what I need people to do is redirect. If they have a lot of people, they redirect me. That pumps out those hours faster. You know what I mean? I worked hard to get the 60,000 hours and they just take them away from me. That's not fair. No, I can't get up at 2. I did though. I remember my son, I keep mentioning my son. I apologize because we did a lot of golfing and talking together. This is his room. He doesn't live here anymore, Los Angeles. He's the one that took your driver. Um, we'll talk. We'll work that out. Don't worry. But he loved Ricky Fowler. So when he was 12 years old, he'd come in and get me up at 2 a.m, would watch it. But it's tough to get up that early nowadays to watch it. You know what I mean? But 6 o'clock isn't bad, but still. So if I go from like 6 to 9, 69, and then come back at like, I think the leaders tee off at 10:35 our time tomorrow, and just watch that for a couple hours, and then Sunday do the final round and all that. I'll get the 4,000 hours back. I only need like 3,800, 3,200 more. But I know a few people that have a lot of they get a lot of viewers, and they're going to send them to me when they're done. So I'm going to hopefully the YouTube's not listening to that, but when they're almost done with their thing, I'm going to sign up, and then they can redirect 10,000 people to me. And if I get them on for 10 minutes each, that's 30 hours or something. I don't know. That's the fastest way I can get there. You know what I mean? Yeah, he did. I appreciate it. He did it today, obviously, and he showed up. Yesterday, all of a sudden, it came out of nowhere. Then that's when I started thinking, if some of these guys can help me out so I can get, I don't want anything for nothing, but I already did it. I already did those hours. I did. I can show you, I had 60,000 fucking hours. I can prove it. And 15 million views, 14 million views. I have all that. You know what I mean? So it's not like I don't have it. They took it away from me because I didn't. The PGA Tour did it to me because I didn't freaking fair use it perfectly enough. You know, that's not right. See, 60,000 hours. It says 10 million views, but I have way more than that. I'm on pace for 15 million views by September. I have like 14, 13, 7 million, whatever. I have all that. Those are 60,000 hours watched, gone. So I put the time in and I got them, and they took them away from me. So I don't want nothing for free. I didn't do this when I first started. I worked at my own and did it my own, and I will make better videos and do better job for sure. But I'm losing out on some good money on some of those videos. Had 30,000 for me. 30,000 is a lot, you know, people watching. And it's just more fun. And I want, more fun, more fun, more fun. Sex tapes. Ugh, I can't imagine that. I Turtle Boy guy, I love him, but fuck, he talks about that like it's nothing. Like him whacking on, can I say that? Him doing that, I'm watching the glare here now, and he's talking to Turtle. That's funny, but he talks about that stuff. I don't get it. I couldn't. I would be. First of all, I wouldn't do it. I would not in a million years send a video to anybody. Like, not, no way, no, not happening. You know, not gonna happen. They're sending out a quick text. Mm. I get fat hands too. I can't type. I don't know why. But yeah, so I don't know how he talks about that, and he says the C word like nothing. I don't know, but I guess people don't care. But yeah, so I had the 60,000 hours, so that's what I'm trying to do. I got to get the 4,000 back. But yeah, he's something else. And again, did you see that one today, Diane? Was that not awkward or what? Yeah, no kidding. I should have him on here. You know what I want to do is ask him to come on and just like pretend it's stupid. Like I'll say, so how did it feel like when you were arrested? What was that like? How did that feel? Just like stupid questions. What's your favorite color? Just pretend like to be a fucking moron. So when you were in jail, did you like it or did you? What was that fun? What was that? Was it fun? Was it? What did you do? Was it fun? You know, I thought that would be funny if we did that. But so all these people that I have coming on, these poor pros, well, all these golf celebrities, whatever I have coming on, eventually, I'm going to do homework on them. I'm going to learn everything about them as much as I can, and find out what they're doing now. Obviously, because they're all on social media. That's why I want people on social media to some degree. But just find out what you're doing and where you've been and where you came from, and just try to make it just know, have a clue. Not what Ray Bork, when you won the Stanley Cup, was that fun? What was that like? How was that? Did you enjoy that? It's a fucking stupid question. No offense. And today was horrible too. These two were terrible, awful. I was cringing. I was making chili over here. I had a bunch of chicken because again, I'm home alone. Nobody to cook for me, so I had to make chili chicken. So I was making chicken and just listening to it, just cringing. And I had it on it was in the kitchen. Obviously, I don't have a TV in the kitchen, but just my phone was on. It was the worst. And then he says to him, he tried to help him. Just make easier questions. Don't make these long questions. And they just kept doing the same fucking thing. Back in when you talked to Krusty Panties back in 07 or whatever, did she come this? Just kept fucking talking, and I can see his face. You just told you just to say something easy. And they kept asking him. Then they're going, oh, we're not interviewers. Then what the fuck are you interviewing them for? If you're not interviewers, then don't do it. You look stupid. They did. They looked fucking stupid. The other girl looked stupid. Terrible. And again, hopefully I don't look. I've interviewed people before, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm going to learn everything I can about these guys. I'm not going to say to Hal Sutton, when you beat Tiger, when you said be the right club today, did you think of that when you hit the ball? I don't know. Just hey, what, you know what I mean? I don't know. Whatever. But it was cringeworthy for sure. Cringeworthy. And then they're defending themselves afterwards. He's telling them they suck, and they're defending it. Well, I stand by what I asked. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Well, we're not interviewers. Then why are you interviewing them? They have more. Then she goes, I got Andrea Burkhardt coming on, these other people. Holy fuck. And they were boring. It was terrible. Terrible. And again, these people are probably nice people. I apologize, and I know I'm certainly not fucking perfect by any means, but it was pretty bad. And you could tell, I didn't make this shit up. Now, Auntie Deb this morning, he was great. It was fucking awesome. Nurse Kim was great. He's smiling, get him laughing. It was good stuff. And then it is hard asking the same questions, but just be fun. I don't know. Yeah, the porn stuff, I don't get it. I it's just fucking gross. But I know he's yeah, that's what it was. Paul McCartney. Remember you in the Beatles? What was that like? Now that's funny because he was making fun of fucking morons. That was awesome, Then he's hit himself in the head. Oh, damn, that's a stupid question. Remember when you're in the Beatles? Yeah, I don't know. And they just kept asking the cringy questions. Come on. And the chat is saying they're cringe. All I said was, yikes. It's like, come on. And then what's that old saying when someone, like, say you're in the news bad and then someone else gets in the news? I forget the term, but so the eighth power girl is like, she's off the list, right? So if you kill 10 people today and then someone kills 20 tomorrow, they forgot about you, type of thing. You remember? Or a celebrity does something bad and then someone does something worse. You're like, whoosh. But even, I don't know. I don't want to say too much about there's another one that I didn't think did very well. It was very awkward. They kept cutting each other off. And I liked the dude. Everyone said how wonderful it was. I just didn't think it was that fluid. You may know who it is, but and again, he's a nice dude, but he's awkward. He's not a great. There's a couple of them, but not great. Now, Nurse Kim was great. Auntie Deb was great. The Glera guy does a good job because they don't give a fuck. They're just talking and laughing instead of trying to make good questions. But let's get away from that. Let's talk about Chris Farley. Yeah, Paul. Do you remember the Beatles? That was awesome. Yeah, the eighth. Oh, that was awful. And you could see him. I mean, read the room, right? Read the room. He's going, what? How did I feel when I got out of jail? How do you think I felt? Just stupid shit. And she read, oh, Krusty Panties. Who's Krusty Panties? I watched Turtle Boy for 10 years before all this happened. I know who she is. She was on his show. She worked for him. I know all about this shit, but I don't want to put it. I can't do crimes on my golf channel because I won't get golf people. I don't want to be a true crime guy. I mean, I'll talk about it now, obviously, but 100%, I don't want to do that. But who's Krusty Panties? And then they ask him another question: Who's this person or something like Leah Gentusa? This girl he was banging? There was a cop that he exposed. Her boyfriend was doing drugs, and she trained dogs, and he wore her uniform and on pictures. And with I know all this shit. Who is? And she didn't know. That's the problem. She wasn't like she knew, trying to explain it for us to know. She didn't know. But he doesn't. It is maybe he should vet him out more. Maybe he assumed they're more professional. I don't know. Good for him, though. I mean, but sometimes it makes him look bad, I think, because now he's kind of being cringe back to them. Am I wrong? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's all crazy. It's all shit we shouldn't be fucking worried about, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now, somehow I think I subscribed to her so I could say something in the chat, but I did notice. So I clicked on her today. She was talking about something. She has like 75,000 subs or whatever, but I don't know. I've never heard of her, and I unsubbed because not that I don't like. I just don't. I can't watch everybody. I want to watch the people I know. Him, Baker, Glairer, Melanie. I'm not a big Mike Crawford fan, but he does a good job, I think. But he's certainly doing it for the money. There's no question. He wouldn't talk to Turtle Boy if this wasn't happening. He fucking hated Turtle Boy. Hated him before this happened. He's certainly grifting with the Betero thing every night. Jesus Christ. That's like me bringing Tiger Woods out every night to get money. Tiger Woods, come on, Tiger. I need some dough. How many times can you say the same fucking thing? I don't know. Again, Mike's probably a good dude, but fuck, enough's enough. How many people can we listen to? The same thing over and over and over and over. And I like Betero. I like him. But this kid's Turtle Boy's fucking crazy. I love it. He don't care. He just says what's on his mind. Like today when he interrupted these people, he goes, I got to say something. He goes, this is going horrible. I'm paraphrasing. This is going horrible. You guys, I like you guys, but this, you don't know how to ask questions. And they're like, and then the poor lady, Ozzy, who I guess never goes on camera. I've heard of her, but I never watch her crap because I can't stand her voice. But she's like, oh, Turtle Boy, I don't like to look at my face. I don't like to look at my face, so I can't talk if my face is on. And it's like, what? I'm not looking at my face. That's my face. I'm looking at my face. I'm looking at the camera. Don't look at your face. Just excuses. I don't know. It was terrible. It was horrible. And then the other guy, Jason, I don't know what the fuck he is, but he's getting all mad. Ugh. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I didn't want to say it. Max is not bad. He don't shut the fuck up, though. That's his problem. He doesn't. I do like him. Trust me, I do like him. I do. No doubt. I like him. I do. But he don't stop talking. Oh, but he just he throws out all the big words. And yeah, the Karen Reed case is undoubtedly and indubitably most and spectacularly the best thing that it's just funny. I do like him. I really do like him. I'd go have a beer with him, and it's no doubt. But he doesn't shut the fuck up. Because you can see the other two guys are like, fucking dude, stop. But I do like Mike. I mean, Massa. Yes, I do. Yeah, it was awful. And her voice is terrible. Because you've never seen her face before. You just see a picture, cartoon. And she talks so, and Tiger's not Tiger. And the Turtle Boy did this and that. And now you see her face. I mean, nothing against her face. But she don't like her face. She goes, I can't talk when I'm watching my face. I'm like, then why the fuck are you on television? This ain't radio, people. And he doesn't want to talk to you if you're doing the fake thing. He wants to see your face. No hiding. You know his name. You know my name. You know Diane, your name, right? You know people's names. We're not hiding. We know our names. Not everybody can do it. I get it. I get it. But showing this all day, that's no fun. Who wants to talk to that? That's go on the radio then. You're on YouTube, not you radio, whatever. So he don't like that. So she was all bent out of shape that you couldn't see her face. Yes. Yes. No. 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 You're right. 100%, my friend. 100%. And he's defending it. No, we did a great show. He was overreacting. And, we can't ask. It's hard to ask questions when everyone asks other questions. Don't ask a 30-sentence question, just make them laugh. Talk about him, first of all. Talk about him. Then he goes, nobody knows who Leah Genduso is. Can you tell us who she is? And he's like, what? Don't you watch my stuff? He goes, well, I don't have time to watch everything. Because I've been talking about it for fucking 10 years or 8 years. You don't know who she is? Everybody knows who she is. He don't like that. And then, again, same things that happen to me when I'm talking to these guys. If I don't know, I'm not going to know everything about their lives. Of course not. But the main things, I'm going to know when they played on the tour, how many tournaments they won, if they married or not married, the kids play, the kids went to college. It's all out there for us to find and brag about, right? I'm going to do my best to know everything about these guys before I bring them on. That's why I'm taking long to do it. I'm not prepared right now. I'm not going to do it in this fucking room. I'm going to have a better setup and try to look as best I can. I'm not just going to wing it. And, you play golf, huh? Are you lefty or righty? I want to know what kind of fucking tees the guys use and how high he tees it up before we do it. They're all grifting, no doubt. We're all doing it for money. We're all doing it to make a living, right? And that's fine. I'm doing it, yes. Am I doing this to make money eventually? Of course I am. This is my job. But I'm also doing it because I want to know it and I want the people to know about these people. It's part of the deal. But I'm not going to go on Mike Crawford's show to talk about crime because I don't want, no. Now, I'll go on golf shows if someone wants to do a golf thing, of course. But I could have done the Diane. You're Diane. I could have done Karen Reed trial. I live right there. I drove by it. I told you I could go down there. I could have brought a microphone down there and go, hey, and probably made a couple grand. But no, that's not me. I'm not doing that. But that's what everyone else did. The tragedy girl, the kid with the lisp, and the Auntie Deb guy, he did it, but a different way. He was like a parody of it. You know what I mean? He did it the genius way. He wasn't just the same old thing. They filed a motion today. You know what I mean? I mean, no offense to LT. They all telling you the same fucking thing. But Auntie Deb put a spun on it. Those songs he made, that song, Are You Whack or whatever it's called, holy shit. That's a great song. So he did that way. So I know people, we got off the golf for a little bit. Sorry. We had a nice trivia thing with Diane one. Did you go? Yeah. I can't. In my business, I got to be careful. Again, eventually, if I get, get this going better, then I won't care if people, you're even with the R and the D in my name, people would take a lesson from me because I like Trump. I do with that. I can't afford to be bashed crazily and psychos coming. I just can't in my business. I can't. These other people. That's not they. Doesn't LTL work at the fucking mall or something, right? And this guy works at a gym. These guys have real jobs, and I do too. But my real job depends on. I don't get paid 9 to 5. I only get paid if you take a lesson from me. I don't make a nickel. If it rains out, I get nothing. So if I have 5 lessons tomorrow, I'm going to get paid if the people, if they show up. Sometimes I don't have any money. It's fucking nuts. I have no guarantee. I have no insurance, I have retirement, but my own money. I don't have anyone kicking in. So my job's way different. So I can't piss off too many people because I need to give lessons to Democrats or liberals or whatever. I can't, you know what I mean? So that's why I stayed out of it. And that's why I waited besides not being 100% healthy. That's why I waited to come back into it when that Karen Reed was over. It's not over though. That's the problem. But it is kind of over. But you know what I mean? They're still trying to grift on it. So now, I mean, I'll go on Melanie Little's and Rick Hader. I'm going to do just to talk because they're golf. We're going to talk golf. Oh yeah, you're a great attorney. This, boom. But hey, how's your golf swing? That's all. And it's going to push me out more too to get me more people. Of course, that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not going to make any money doing it, but I might get more subscribers. Who knows? He'll open me up to more people. Because again, we talked about this earlier. If this is the golf, this is YouTube, all the billions, I'm just right here. Golf, not me. Golf's just right there. With true crime, it's the whole thing. Everybody's interested in true crime. Everybody pretty much, right? Everybody wants to know about Kohlberger. Everybody wants to know about Valley. But not everybody cares about golf. So I have to be careful, and I also have to try harder, or it's harder for me to grow than everyone else. These people had way less subs than me, and they're all passing me because I can't read. But it's all the same people with every person. So, Galera, if you matched up all the subs, they'd all have the same people. It's the same people. And that's great. Good for them. But mine's harder to do. Yeah, he did a great job. He said my name today on his show. I don't know if you're watching. I typed in. Obviously, it shows up Tom Gillis Golf Instruction. I typed in. I was the golf coach of your class. I don't know, something stupid, but he read my name off. I felt proud. But again, and if I can get some subscribers out of that, great, of course. But I still like the show. I'm not doing it just for that. If I can get some people watching me, yeah, I'm going to do it. But I still like watching him. I like him. He's funny as shit. It's fun. I don't go to people I don't respect. Remember Your Honor thing? I'm not going to go on certain people's channels just because I don't like them, or I don't like the way they do it, or I don't, whatever the word is. The same thing with me. People obviously the same thing with me. But I watch the people that entertain me, I think are good people in my circle, whatever. You know what I mean? I wouldn't just go on some guy's show just for the hell of it. I wouldn't, you know. Oh, you had to hide? Did you go? Was it nice in there or no? Does it? Yeah. I used to live down that way back in the 90s in Westwood I don't know where it was, but I do remember Canton because the golf course I worked at abutted. It was in Sharon. It abutted a place called Brook Meadow. That's funny. Oh, what's the name of that course? Hold on. There's a course that I'd never heard of until a few years ago. I'll tell you 1 second here. But I don't want to get my buddy in trouble either, though. And it's funny. I lived down there, and I didn't know about it. Oh, maybe it's not in Canton. Wampatuck. Yeah, it is. Okay, so Wampatuck Country Club. My buddy's the golf pro there. And they're members there. All those McAlberts are members there. And he said it's fucking wild now. Well, I saw him last year. And I forget when I saw him. I saw him in like June last year. And I was sitting down. I wasn't playing in the tournament because I couldn't, but I was there for just hanging out with the boys in Marblehead. And I saw him and I go, hey, do you know the caves? He goes, oh, they're all mad. I don't want to get the guy in trouble, but I never heard of this course, Wampatuck. I don't know if it's a 9-hole course. I have no idea because I know Brook Meadow was there because I used to work down there. But yeah, they all played at Wampatuck, Wampy, I think they called it. But I can't get on the website. Here we go. It looks nice. Wow, how do I never heard of this? A hidden gem. That's why I never heard of it. It looks pretty nice. Is it 9 holes? How do I not heard of this? No, 18 holes. Wow. Wampatuck. Yeah. Championship tee, 6,400 yards. Come on, 6,400. That's crazy. But yeah, it's nice and all, I guess. But yeah. So I did spend some time around in that area back in the day. But I don't know any of these people because, again, if I'm in golf and they're in golf, I might have crossed paths with them, but I don't remember. Put your golf on? What does that mean? You mean before I go play golf, I get like, this is what I'm doing? In real life stuff? Yeah, I haven't played golf in a long time. Yeah, Blue Hills was nice. Is that Canton too? So Canton has 3 golf courses? Jesus. Blue Hills is nice. Yeah, we used to play there a lot. So the club I worked at was Spring Valley Country Club, and they're both Jewish. They were mainly Jewish clubs because back in the day, people didn't like the Jewish people, so they made their own clubs. But I had no problem with them. So we used to play them in matches on Tuesdays, like once a month. The food was fucking unbelievable too. So Spring Valley, we'd go to Blue Hill. So like 10 guys and the 2 pros. I'd play the other pros, you know what I mean? And then maybe like a team match at Blue Hill. Yeah, Blue Hill, a ladies tournament there. A ladies LPGA tournament there back then too. Great golf course. Great golf course. Yeah. But it was a Jewish, like mainly Jewish, and ours was too. So it was like a sister club. But I don't that things may have changed. This is 25 years ago, but it was a nice place for sure. Yeah, it's a nice course. Now, Brook Meadow is public. That abutted Spring Valley. A couple holes were right next to each other. And then, like I said, Wampatuck. I may have heard of it, I guess, but I don't remember it. But yeah, Blue Hills is nice. Das Blue Hills, people. What time is it? I have my watch, my fucking Apple Watch. The face thing, right, broke off. It didn't break off, but it's like comes off and just hangs there. So now, it was like a month ago. It kept calling the police, thinking I was having a heart attack. It kept calling the cops. It called my wife and my sister. Um, so now I take it off because it's a pain in the ass. But I like the Apple Watch. It's awesome. It does everything for you. Oh, there she is. Look what's on your face. Hold on. I can't get my watch on. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? 8:30. Shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably do hopefully tomorrow like 6:30 a.m. and then again hopefully like 11ish for the rest of the day for the tournament for sure. And I'll get those hours back. You watch. We'll get them back, my friend. Wrench. You got the wrench. Lefty, what's up, my friend? Yeah, I'm gonna be ending soon. Oh, that's right, FNL. Yeah. I don't know if I can do it tonight. I'm exhausted. And they didn't ask me. I just don't want to hijack it. Because I like when they put out the thumbnail with my picture so people know I'm doing it. We get crazies in there. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm too tired tonight. I'm tired. But yeah, I definitely do it again. I'll reach out to yeah, I hate to I wish I knew his real name. I hate to call people the expert. It's fucking weird, but I'll reach out to him. I have his phone number and it says the expert. The fuck is that? I was gonna call him Joe or Jimmy or Tony or something. What do you got tomorrow? Who are you seeing tomorrow? Hairfest? Is that a band? Hairfest? We went to see the concert last summer at Fenway. I loved it on the field. So we had seats on the field. So you're looking out to center field. Hootie and the Blowfish, Bare Naked Ladies, Edwin McCain, and some other crazy band. It was so much fun. If you can go to a concert at Fenway on the field, it was awesome. I recommend it. Highly recommend it. Absolutely. Lefty, you at work, my friend? I'm not a big concert guy. It's weird, but because you go indoors, you're in the Boston Garden, you're jammed in, everyone's smoking weed. Again, I've partaked in all types of things in the past, but I don't want to smell weed all day. And I'm too old. I'm not a kid. Oh, nice. Oh, there you go. Oh, that should be fun. Yeah, you don't know their real names. One's the expert, one's Baker. No offense, but you know what I mean. We use our real name, my friend. We're not afraid. We're not afraid. Yeah, you're on break. Nice. Yeah, we did a little trivia tonight, and it was my beta testing of it. Diane's claims I did all right, but I couldn't get it to show up on the screen. So it's called live. If any of you guys have any brains, you do. I'm sure you have way more brains than me computer wise. It was Live Reaction is the name of the site. Live Reacting. and I set up the questions, and I know I linked it to my account when I did the questions last week. I linked it up, and for some reason I can't do it. So they could see the questions because I shared the screen, but I had to try to write them down. It was too fast. I couldn't keep track of it. So normally this thing keeps track of it. So people sign up, I think, through the thing, and then when Diane says one, it'll check off correct or not correct or something. So if you guys know how to do that, because I'll try to figure it out obviously too, but I thought I did, so that was fun. And then people are going to send in some swings. We'll critique those. We'll get more people in here soon. You watch, it'll start happening. We'll have a good time, guys. We'll have a good time. But I am going to go to bed, and I'm going to take the dog out and do all types of. Oh, let me look at that last one before we go. Worcester. So Webster, where's Webster? So that's like you live out west, right? So that's like Worcester area. I'm not sure. The Centrum, is that still there? The Centrum. Well, I think we saw monster trucks in the Centrum. Webster Lake sounds fun. Webster Lake. Yeah, the Fenway Park, and it wasn't that expensive. It was like $120 a ticket. It wasn't that expensive. To be on the field at Fenway Park. We were right at shortstop. It was so cool. And you're like looking around like I was playing shortstop in the 86 World Series against the Mets. It was fun. I recommend it. I think they have tickets to go. My wife and my daughter have tickets to go to Gillette Stadium, but they're like way up there. You need binoculars to see them. It's still fun. It's still fun, but being right on the field, and they were far away from us, but still, it was just, I don't know. It was awesome. I recommend it. The Fenway Park experience, Webster's near Connecticut and Rhode Island. All right, guys, have fun. Thanks, Diane. I appreciate it. Lefty, I'll see you. Mazza, if you're still there. Bazza, not Mazza. Bazza. Brandon, thanks, my friend. I appreciate it. Good to see you. And everyone else, if I didn't mention your name, I apologize. I'll see you tomorrow morning for the Open Championship final round, and we'll figure out the trivia. We'll get everything going. We'll have it streamlined for the future. We're going to have this ride out for the next 100 years of golf and all that. So again, thanks everybody. I'll talk to you soon. I appreciate it.